Hello everybody, welcome back to City Skylines 2. We're back in Denham today. Just having a walk around, seeing what's what now the city is starting to fill in a bit. Chirpster Street, let's go down Chirpster Street. See what's down here. Underground car park. I don't actually remember putting that in, so that must come with one of the buildings. People walking the dogs, there's the train station. I'll walk over here for a bit. It starts to feel a bit more realistic now. Now we've actually got a fair amount built. Still a bit of texture popping. You see that tree over there? That was pretty horrendous. Common groceries. What are some common groceries then here in City Skylines 2? We have some what are they, like cinnamon swirls or something like that, maybe? Some chocolate bars, coffee. Are they hot dogs? Can we go in here? Yes, we can. Okay. I'll tell you what's a nice attention to detail is actually putting a chair for the employee. Because you don't see this from when you're way up there just playing God mode. We don't really see any of this, and yet you can come in here and start serving people. Anyway, that is not carrying on with today's building. So, let's get out of here. Today, it's moving day. We are actually finally going to be moving the industry from over here, which is where it started. Only reason it was here was because this was the starting point of the island. So we had to start here. So I ended up putting it here, but I've never wanted it here because I've always wanted to use this for like leisure and where people can live, that kind of stuff. And the prevailing wind is very strong that direction. So we are going to put our industry over here. I've already unlocked some squares and I've unlocked some here as well because we're going to start filling this in to try and get these boats actually bringing people here and a reason to come here. We're going to have a bit of tourism along this coast. So first of all, though, we need to move our industry over here. Now we have a road that comes in already, pretty well services everything actually, because it's got some stop-offs for here, it goes all the way over there, comes this way, so it's not too bad of a road. The only downside is if you've got your industry over here, they do have to drive all the way around. So we might put something there, and hopefully we're a little bit away from the next milestone, but when we can hit the next milestone, which unfortunately is a fair distance away, but you never know. We can get some squares down here and hook them in here as well. So then at least they've got, you know, dual access to the highway. We could put in a train and maybe have over here maybe we could have a cargo bay or something like that. Or over here just to get out a bit quicker. But for now, let's focus on the road. So at the moment they come down here. What kind of road is this? This is a 2-lane highway in and out, so we can keep that aspect, but we will branch off here somewhere. I guess a junction would be better, but let's see how we go. Could we put an island in here? It never really gets very busy, does it? No, so you can't put islands on highways. Okay, although we could get rid of... Pause a second. We could get rid of this bit of the road here. Put an island in if we can. Can we put an island in now? No, just absolutely hates islands and... can we... No, that's super massive. Nope. Yep. I wish they had different sizes of these. I know you can just build your own, but just, I don't know, just different sizes. You can have the same style and the same design, just different sizes of preset, because that's too big for what I want it to be. And if that's the case, we're just going to have to just, what are we going to have to do here? We're going to have to go with a one-way road. And just sort of reduce the speed a little bit. There we go. And then we can put an island in, hopefully. Roundabout. Alright, let's just put one road in, and then we'll put the roundabout in. I don't like the fact you can't just place the roundabouts either. Like, why can't I just place that and then build roads into it? Why does it have to be off of a road? Okay, well, that's a little bit awkward, but it'll do for now. Then we can have a 4-lane road coming up to there. And then I suppose we could either go highway or we could go 4-lane road up there, couldn't we? What speed is a 4-way road? Do we know? No. Let's say on it. It's 40 there. 50. Okay, so 50 is not great. It's not as good as a highway. We need the highway. We'll go with... Don't need to be a 2-lane highway. So actually, that'll work fine, actually. It doesn't need to be multi-lane at this stage. So that can go off up here. We'll keep it fairly close to the industry. We'll just sort of skirt the edge. I have seen that there are a couple of mods starting to come out now. There's a couple that will help with the pedestrians jaywalking and traffic lights as well to make things work a lot better. There are a couple of mods already incoming, which is nice. Now, should we just have this road go straight actually through there and then just branch off of it? So a nice quick road to get people back. If we just do that, and then we can just branch off of it with industry. I think that's what we'll do. Now, can you put a roundabout on just a 2-lane? Yes, you can. So it's just having a bit of a fit further up there for no reason. So put that there, put that there. Don't want any industry just here because that's very close to here. We can get away with it just here, but I don't want it too close to the people there. So we'll have a little island there. Put some there. Maybe we'll have something different here, or that could be more... I don't know, maybe a bit of commercial zone. Maybe a bit of commercial zone. Or something along those lines. But this is going to be the main part of the industry. So let's start putting this in. So we'll just have some 2-lane roads. There's no need to go crazy. Go with... could we go with a grid system? How hilly is it just here? A little bit. We could go with a grid just there. We'll just build normally for this part. But yeah, I will try some of those mods. In order to sort some of the more silly things that the AI traffic has been doing. But we haven't really had too many traffic jams here. We've had a couple, but nothing major. Traffic seems okay. There's a couple of things over there, but traffic seems okay at the moment. We don't have a huge population at this point. Could we go up here somewhere with this? Don't know how much industry we're going to need here. Could just fill it in as we go, couldn't we? Because we're not replacing that much over the other side. It's only about 8 roads, something like that. Let's try that for now. Let's see, power. We've got no power whatsoever coming up this way, so we're going to need that. So we'll put a little underground power source from there. Might as well hook it in to the source itself, rather than overload some of the wiring. Water should also... That can just be dragged from here, that's no problem. Come from your house, and you can feed the industry. Like so. So they're watered and electricityed. think we can just start getting some things in here now. So let's whack on the industry like that. Now, let's wait for it to just start building it a little bit. What are they complaining for? Why are they all complaining they've got no... Everything is absolutely fine. Why are they complaining? Is that not plumbed in? Looks like we missed somehow. There we go. That sorted them out. So that's sorted that. Now, the city's not going to like this when I get rid of it over there. So let's just quickly put in... Because that was that's only satisfied the demand we already had. Let's put in another industry road here. And then this is going to be basically all the moved industry on the other side. It's probably going to take a few episodes to move it all across because I think we've got some landfill that needs destroying. I think it'd be well worth it to reclaim some of the nice land back. Alright, let's just do that for now. Fill these in. And then start causing utter chaos. New signature building, chemical plant. Chemicals are everything and made here every day. Well, we could have one of those over here then. Let's have a chemical plant over here. Over here. What does a chemical plant do? Chemical plants. Chemicals... plus 1% energy, industrial efficiency. Okay, that thing's a bit on the large side. So that can go over here instead. Done. Right. Put it in this. There we go. They're all complaining because they don't have water and everything else. That's actually quite annoying. Maybe I should change this road. It's constantly going to catch me out, that is. Having to do things the old-fashioned way. Alright, that's them sorted. Okay, now we're going to go and destroy the industry over here. They're not going to like this at all, but... I'm sorry, your businesses are no longer fit for purpose. So we're going to remove you. We'll keep the roads for now. This is going to be interesting to see what this does financially for the city, because technically people are going to be unemployed, but they'll find, or hopefully find, new employment over the other side of the map. Which, if you live here, sucks to be you. But it's what needs to happen. So they should all start moving out now. And are doing. So, this landfill is... Okay, it's actually not got any in it. So, if we can... If we can close it... Do you close it down to... As I assume it just won't let me delete this. Unless we could relocate it. Oh, you can just relocate it. Okay. Let's just do that then. Let's relocate it over here. That's interesting. So in Skylines 1, it would not let you do that. Just build a road for it, actually. It wouldn't let you do that unless it was an empty facility. You couldn't delete it, you couldn't move it unless it was an empty facility. But now it's like, okay, yeah, you can move it. Which is a lot better. Okay, this is getting busy already with things, so I'm thinking we definitely need a cargo rail thing going in here. So that's probably going to go here somewhere. So we'll build a little road for that off of... where do we want people to enter that? It's not quite like it used to be. They don't queue in and out of it, so we can do it off the island, actually. Let's do something like that. Link it in there. Okay. So that will be eventually that will be our cargo train. But yeah, they just sort of drop stuff off there, and they don't sort of queue in sort of weird ways and then disappear or anything like that. They're not part of the train anymore, so it works a little bit more efficiently. Right, let's build something over here then. So we'll leave that space. Actually, we'll put one in. We've got the money anyway. Let's go for cargo train terminal. We'll put it about... yeah, there. We'll put it there. That should help them out. It'll also help us trade with other towns as well. So now that's in there, we can build around it a little bit. We can put our landfill and bits and pieces along here, maybe. So, there's the landfill. There's a landfill. So let's relocate this to here. I think we're going to need to make sure these are plumbed in, aren't we? Let's do that before we forget. Oh, actually, no, the island... Okay, yeah, so the roundabout has hooked him in. That's nice. Now, we could upgrade this, couldn't we? So, enables landfill to maintain a higher, larger fleet of trucks. Hazardous waste collection. Collects hazardous waste, allowing garbage to be processed at a higher speed. And... so what do they do with the hazardous waste then? Just pour it on the regular garbage? Is that what they're doing there to make that go at a higher speed? And then we've got waste recycling unit. Processing the incoming waste and recycling what's possible lowers the ground pollution. Okay, so we might as well do that. We might as well do all of these. They don't really cost that much now. Not now we're richy rich. They don't... Interesting, so you can have multiple of those. We'll just have the one for now. Right, I think we did have something else over here. I'm pretty sure I filled one up at one stage and then had to have another one, and that would be this one. So we'll relocate this as well. I can live next door. Actually, if he lives next door, he can't have... let's put him there for now. He can also have that upgrade, and that upgrade. Now, we couldn't we? Actually. So we've got the recycling centre somewhere. We could go with the industrial waste processing. The industrial waste processing facility collects and handles toxic waste. So that's kind of what we're doing anyway then. Lowest, but we'll leave that for now. There might be some more stuff to unlock that we want more than that. Where's our recycling plant then? We have one of those? Incineration plant. That needs moving. So that can come over here to garbage row. He needs plumbing in properly though, doesn't he? Because he can make power and export it, etc. So we'll plumb him in somewhere to there. So he's on the full grid. But he should also be powered in there as well. What upgrades does he have then? He has truck depot and storage extension. We don't really need that at the moment. We're pretty good. Do we not have a genuine, just regular old recycling plant then? Doesn't look like it, does it? So we'll also have a recycling centre. This feels like we've got far too many waste facilities here, but for the amount of residents that we have. But Alyssa Street will always be garbage. Actually, can we rename this? It's a street. We'll call this Garbage Avenue. There we go. Garbage Avenue. Right, that is complaining that it doesn't have any lines, but that's fine. Everybody's more or less moved out over here, haven't they? So there's just a few more that probably have still got the wrong zoning on. So we'll just get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. You, and you. Okay, I think that's everybody gone then. What's our ground pollution like just here? Pretty bad. So this now should, once we've fully got rid of these, hopefully we'll start to reduce and turn back into the blue colour. Because you don't want any residents living there at the moment, but that is the plan eventually. We have got some more demand for industry, so things are... Look at that, the industry demand. They like it over here. We've never really had much demand over the other side. It's kind of weird. We've moved it here. And now they're like, yeah, we want more industry. So much so, I think I need to put in a new roundabout there or something and have it over here as well. The problem we're going to have is getting workers over here, because this is kind of out of the way. Everybody has to use a car to come here. So at the moment we've got no public transport or anything. I don't know. I don't think you can. Don't think you can bring a passenger train here, can you? It kind of looks like you can bring cargo into... I don't know if you can or not, but there's like a cargo looking area of the regular station. So if you come down to the regular station, you've kind of got this kind of cargo-y area here. A bit like in Transport Fever. It'd be nice if you could multi-use your stations, but I don't think you can. You never know. It'd be useful because then we could get people here to work, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. There's a lot of traffic coming in, but that's fine because they're just moving in, so it'll be busy for a while. Yeah, let's put one there. Not the most even ground for building industry on. It's not ideal, but it is the best area for it. Now, that should do us for a little while. Let's hook some people in. I think they'll need... power. Apparently that's not hooked in at all. There we go. That happens a lot. They need to sort that. It's a minor issue. Very minor issue. But you can't really tell if you've hooked into it sometimes. Occasionally you can. And then like there, it kind of went, oh yeah, that's blue. So it flashes blue till you make, all right, I'm on it, and you're not. I think we're on it there. Yes, we are. That first one completely missed. Right, that's industry. So industry's going well. This could probably do with turning into a 4-lane. But, no, traffic's not too bad. But that has got our industry over here. Now, can we get the train line in? We could use the spout off from here, couldn't we? At the moment, we don't go the other way. I'd like to. And then I'd like to also bring some train line in over the bridge to here, or round to here as well. So this all needs rejigging, really. This is not really fit for purpose. This junction is in the way. What can we do here? Could do with unlocking another tile, really. Get this tile, maybe, and we could hook out that way. We could bring the industry train. So you have to enter here. I don't like that either with these. Before, you could have like a passing service You can't really do that with the industry trains here now. We could bring the train in from here, though, couldn't we? Instead of going round, we could go round here instead. But for now, what's going on here? Accident. Where's the police when you need them? Dump truck. A pickup truck. Both going to Bardney or something like that, though, so at least they knew each other. I think it's probably best we just come off of this line up there for now. So we shall double track it. And come off about there. They don't need to go up there, so that's fine. Somewhere around here we'll probably have a station. For now, we'll just take the track up. All the way up here. Now, I don't really want that to go... We'll take it above ground. There's too many cables and stuff down there. Let's do that, but then we'll start taking it down to ground level again. Keep it just away from the highway. In case I want to increase the size of that highway. But close enough that it kind of just runs parallel to it. Let's bring it over here a bit more. It's nice. To about there, and then we'll hook it in. Right. So, we have some sort of industry train at the moment. We could put a cargo rail route in, couldn't we? They can get to this one, so we'll just do this for now. So we can start trading. Which is good. So we've got a cargo route going. Like I say, I will... At some point, we need to just... I don't know what to do. Do we destroy this or somehow branch off better with the trains here? I'm not really sure. It's a bit of a difficult one. But ideally, I want a train to come this way, and I want it to finish over here, or maybe even carry on to up here. Probably carry on up here. So a train that comes up here, comes through this town, comes to here, but also has trains going off left and right as well. So we do want a line going through there. And then because it's such a drive, I want a cargo station over here that just does from here to here so that people can just pick up and... Because if you were delivering goods over here at the moment, it's a long drive, and I have a feeling they're not going to like that. What's going on over here? Is that just our pipe not connected? That's just our pipes that we've done wrong, isn't it? Can we get rid of those? Because I guarantee... Oh, come on, game. Really? It says pipe's not connected, so you delete the pipe. And then it just wrecks it. And then it does it wrong. Frustrating. Let's get rid of that pipe then. There. No, it's done it again. So why does it do that? It snaps to completely the wrong thing. It's fine there. Alright, let's just go into the main then. I think the trick is just don't try and hook into a little piece. Just take it straight main road to main road. And you'll be alright. Okay, have we got any trains coming in? We have. Look at this. What's he got on board? Anything? Nothing. But we'll see how he warms up. We have got some stuff in here, though, I saw. We've got 989 tons of stuff in here already. A lot of coal, interestingly. I don't know if we're importing that or making that ourselves. Anyway, we've got a traffic jam over here. Why have we got traffic over here in such large numbers? Considering there's now no industry over here, apart from just doing deliveries, they're still doing that drive through the car park for no reason at all. I mean, some of them, I suppose, are being smart here, because there are actually cars here. So this guy is just skipping all the traffic. And then cutting in. What a pleasant guy. Yeah, that needs fixing at some stage, but we'll leave it for now. So all this should be reducing steadily. But for now, we can. So we'll probably keep this road and then carry it on, but it will need a bigger road if we can. Will it let me put a bigger road? Yes, good. Actually, let's pause again. Let's delete this because we need to do some leveling work here. Because that's all pretty nasty. There we go. That should help us out. So if we put a 4-lane road in now. Just put a straight one by the side of the place. There we go. That works a lot better. That bus stop is now thinking, what on earth is going on? Why am I in the middle of the road? Are they sat? Oh, they're sat on a bus, aren't they? Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. So they all disappear. My bus stop is not here now, is it? So it's completely wrecked the line. Unfortunately. We'll put the bus stop outside the place, though, this time. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I think it's kind of... Oh, no. Is that... Ah, wait a sec. We're not connected in. I will upgrade... Delete that road. There we go. Turn it into a 4-lane road here. Alright. Has it now worked out what it needs to do with that bus? Yes. Good. Okay. So the bus line should be okay. Now we can carry on going around the corner then. So we'll take a... We'll leave the coast available for some nice housing. Whoa, it is bumpy down here. Smooth that out a bit. Because I do not want so much of that. Let's increase that brush size a bit. A little bit less than that. That'll do. Smooth that out. Just to give us a little bit of a fighting chance at some sort of straightish kind of road. We'll have a little bit of a hump here, but that's fine. Just didn't want the roller coaster ride that we were looking at. Alright, this road is going to basically go all the way down. All the way down there somewhere. This is going to be the main artery of this end of town. So we'll have some nice houses down here, or around... Well, we will have nice houses down here. Maybe this part here with the cliff. Although a nice place to live, I think this place with the cliff would also make a nice touristy spot. I think this would be great for hotels, that kind of stuff. Can we make it a little bit more cliff looking, I wonder? If I just reclaiming a little bit of the... Okay, so we've got like a little lagoon down there now. It's not quite what I had in mind. There we go. I want a bit more beach. There we go. Oh no. So we have it and then we don't have it. Just wanted a little bit more beach down here. It's not really happening, is it? We've still got a nice bit more of a defined cliff, though. Hopefully the water levels will sort themselves out a bit. It's a bit weird. You can go island hopping here now. There we go. That's given us a bit of land. Well, it looks nice, but it's not quite what I had in mind. This is just a bit like a marshland now. And we also have a huge hole. Yeah, that has not gone well. So let's re-level this out, shall we? No, that's not what I wanted to do either. What's down there? What have we uncovered here? I feel like an archaeologist. What have we just found here? This must have been on the surface and we've just sunk it, but I feel like we've just uncovered a site. Maybe that can be like a maybe we'll keep that and we'll have that as like some archaeological site. We'll pretend this has been uncovered and we'll maybe put some steps or something down, like a little footpath down to it. People can go down there, have a little cafe or something. We'll have it as a touristy spot. This I could really do with raising the land a little bit here, couldn't we? Just to where we go, shift terrain. Just build it up. No, not that much. Just so it's a little bit more out the water than it is. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit hilly, but I prefer it to having all of that water just randomly there. So it's not much of a beach because it's all got grass on it, but we just level this off now. There we go. So now we've got almost like a dual cliff. It's not. This has not gone the way I wanted it to go, but we've more got like just a dual step now. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, that has not been building, is it? Right, so the bus is complaining because it still thinks the stop is here. It also has to do a massive turnaround. We don't want that. He now has to drive all the way up there. We're not having that. For now, we will put him a small roundabout in there. And they should just do round the roundabout. There we go. And then, are they stopping? Yes, they are. Good. Are people coming in? Kind of. Yeah. Imagine being on a huge cruise ship made for 2,800 people and there's only 7 passengers. The loss this must be making. Okay, so we might as well have this as, like I say, a holiday type area. So we'll have a medium roundabout about there. And then we're going to run it all the way along the coast here on this cliff edge. Come around our little archaeology, can't even say the word, archaeologist area where we have uncovered those ruins. That can go in there like that. Maybe have a road there as well. Just in case you want to cut off the seafront. And then we'll branch off of this one out here somewhere. Do something like that. Now, can you have a key here? Can you have a key wall? I have seen other people do it. I can't remember how they did it, though. Got a sound barrier. We can't actually just put one in. I think the game has to actually do it, doesn't it? Yeah, we've got no kind of flood defense or anything at this point in the game, have we? I wonder why that is. There's certain things missing from, at the moment, that you would think would have been put in. This feels even more basic than Skylines 1 in certain areas. Okay, so this is going to be... We might as well paint this district. I haven't actually done much of this painting districts, have we? We'll incorporate the harbour. Okay, so that's going to be Barlow Junction. We'll rename it at some other stage. Just so I know that that's all going to be like a commercial zone thing here. Now, could we go with slightly different? Should we go North American for the seafront and see if it looks much different? Because I've not actually put any North American buildings down in this game at all. Not just in this playthrough, but not even in my other one I've been doing. Let's see how they look. We'll also put in a bit of high-density housing along here, because even though we're trying to bring tourism in here, I have a fairly big feeling that it's going to just become plain city here, and they're just not going to find customers unless we give them some. Put in some office space as well out this way. So I don't think we can zone that, can we? Specialized... It's not to existing. Adjust the area. So we can't really do much with the zone at the moment, can we? You know, like before, when you could designate the area to be... We can have gated, but that's it, isn't it? You could used to designate, like, tourism or leisure area. You can't really do that now, so the game just has to make up what it wants. So what I have in mind here is a load of hotels and, like, you know, holiday stuff, really. And that's not what the game's putting down. I mean, we've got a petrol station, fine. Everybody needs a petrol station. Thick digital. I mean, these are not the shops that I had in mind for this. This is not what I wanted, game. This is not what I wanted. We'll give them a mailbox, though. But this is very much not what I had in mind. Radio mast. Let's put one there. And another one there. Yeah, so am I just missing something there? Or can you just not do that anymore? Did we put in the wrong industry as well when we did that? I think we did, didn't we? Because we should be getting North American high-density business, supermarkets, malls, hotels, big movie theatres, concert halls, theatres, fitness centres, and department stores. But that's not what we got. I'm thinking I went round and put them all on that instead. That's what I'm thinking I may have done, which is why they all looked wrong. Yeah, pretty sure that's what I've done there. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Hopefully now we'll get some more high-rise. I think we need some footpaths in here, don't we? Because if you live in that building there, at the moment, you have to walk all the way to the other end of the street to try and get into here somewhere. So we're going to do something like that. Little double crosswalk thing. Hopefully it'll get people through. So hopefully we'll get some high-rise. We're getting some high-rise buildings here. So North American is that kind of style then. Which is kind of what I had in mind, kind of not. I was hoping they'd be more modern North American, to be honest. This kind of looks like New York or Chicago type buildings, which is great. But I was kind of hoping for, you know, 2023 kind of buildings, a bit more glass, a bit less brick. But it is the area that I wanted. Sadly, they're all facing the wrong way. That's not what I wanted. Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Yeah, I'll have a building. We're going to have it on the seafront. Can you believe it? We're having our restaurant on the seafront. Yeah, so make sure you put plenty of windows in. But don't put any windows out the back. We don't want people looking at the view. No, we want them to see across the road. Look at all the other buildings. We don't want them to have the nice view out here. At least these people have got it right. Most have done it correctly. There's just a couple that have really messed up with their planning. Well, that's filled in very quickly. Look at the demand we have for stuff as well. It's not even... It's actually going up now. Money is climbing like crazy. People are climbing like crazy. I think we can probably get away with a little bit of office space off of here as well. Because I think the people that live here are going to want to work nearby. So if we just do this and then bring it in at this junction here, and we put in some office zone just here. Let's see if that just... Actually, no, let's do high density offices. I keep pressing the wrong things. Let's do high density offices here. See what happens. Well, people are coming in. We're going to have to put in some public transport in the next episode. I think a train is an almost must here. Something is going wrong. Power. Why have we not got power? Why have they not got power, more interestingly? These people I can understand, because I don't know if I've plumbed them in properly. No, we have. But they're still complaining they have no power. We're making a lot. We're still trading out some, so... Why are they all complaining that they've not got enough electricity, I wonder? Are we... Oh, here we go. Looks like we have a overloaded line and the power's not getting through. Okay, well if that's the case, we need to start feeding it off in a few more directions then, so we'll bring it from here to here. That makes sense. And from here we can bring it in over here. That's eased that a little bit. Has it stopped them complaining? Yes. And yes. So it was just an overloaded power line. I think ideally we need to start bringing some power across from here as well, don't we? Because there's a lot going through this one transformer here. He is at 100% efficiency, so he can take 80 megawatts can come through him. I think we may need another one of those. Because we are producing 290. There's got to be a lot of power coming this way now, especially with this draw here. So maybe a second one of those would help. Unless we just bring it on small lines from the source, of course. There's a lot of traffic here, as you'd expect, because everybody's coming in. So I think I'm going to have to let this run. And we'll put in some facilities and things like that. So I think in the next episode, we will put in a train station over here somewhere. And we'll bring the passenger train from our station over here. We'll bring a passenger line in over here so that they've got access there. That'll also help with these boats. Because they're starting to get more people now, but that'll help them as well. And then we'll also look at some just regular transport, just to get people over here. But I'm going to have to let this run, I think, for quite a while to clear some of this traffic, as everybody tries to get to where they need to get to. So that'll be the next episode. Let's just see how our industry moving day has gone. Pretty well, actually. Everybody's moved in here. There's a few people complaining, but there always are. These people can't get high-skilled labor, but that'll come in as well. Might have to look at the... it's an industrial university, I think. He's got nothing, so he takes nothing away, which is not great. But we are bringing in stuff, which is not great. I'd rather be exporting, but we are... That's functioning, which I'm happy with. Yeah, we might need to look at unlocking university, which I think we will in the next episode. Technical university, I think, is what we need to help these people out. So we'll do that. So in the next episode, we'll look at university, put in a train line over here so that they've got some public transport over there, and we'll see what we have time for after that. But if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you for another video very soon.